Well, that fucking sucks. Now it's gonna count as like two different streams, huh? Yep. That sucks. Well, whatever. That's gonna actually suck though. What was the last thing y'all heard? That's the last thing y'all heard. I could have just left stream ended. I felt bad because it was like, damn. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why my stream froze. I went to my router and everything was fine, but YouTube was like, "Yo, you're not actually connected," and everything else was connected. I didn't have any problem with anything else. I restarted my router. Everything's fine now. You know what sucks? Not you, but me. How do you suck? You have an M9 Emerald. You can't possibly suck. There you are. I thought my phone was messed up. Yeah, I thought my brain was messed up. I didn't know what was going on. Silence. End game, of course. You were talking about the bioreaction being slower. That's okay. So good, y'all got that. Long as y'all heard that, that's all that mattered. Because your stream missed me. It felt that we needed each other. It sucks though, because fucking we had a good streak going on the other stream. I wanted to break my record. I had never been gifted more than like 20 or 25 memberships in a single stream. That would have been cool as fuck to get over that. We got like 16 in this one. This is the most I've ever been given. In like a single stream, I think. We were kind of on a heater in this one, man. Now all of Kevo's like achievements are just in this stream. That sucks. Now we're in a new one. Oh. Hello, BB fam. Is this second round stream? No, it's a continuation of the first stream. It's just I had to restart because internet sucks. But I guess we could turn this into the swing stream. But it's a little too early for me to be looking at that stuff. The last thing I was doing is we were just chilling and looking at the larger time frame, and then just randomly it all cut out. I was mad confused. I was gonna be sad too, because like we were kind of having a good time in here, you know. I know we have a good time a lot in here, but like you know, and I don't even blame people for not rejoining. It's like middle of the day. What's up, by the way, Mikey? Good to see you. Tomorrow I get my KCA. How do I do that now? How do you do what now? Tomorrow you get your case. Oh, for your computer. I was thinking CS2 case. I'm like, what? Oh, I missed this morning. I just joined. Amazon Pay as well. Yeah, my bad. I'm like my brain's out of it now. Good to see you though, Mikey. Made good money on Amazon and MetaSwing. I figured you did something. I didn't see you typing in VIP, so I was like, Mikey must be doing something. You were shorting, I'm assuming. Or are you longing the dip buys? Oh, how do you get it? Is you were genuinely asking that. How do I get it? Because my postal office will say I'm not at home. We'll be working from home then. Oh God. What about your girlfriend? Can she go get it? I think Spy still has that juice. I think you still have that juice. Oh yeah, you did say swing. My bad, Mikey. See, brain's off right now. Told you. Good shit then on your swings. I could see why you liked Amazon. What made you like Meta for shorting? Look, I could kind of understand Amazon, but what made you like the Amazon or the Meta swing, or do you just not like Zuckerberg? Fair enough. Yeah, the gap on Amazon made sense, but what made you like Meta? Give me your thought process, good sir. Did I share the stream link? Yeah. See, I'm all lost, and I'm all like everywhere because of that. What's up, by the way, lag? I missed you, man. Are you still under the weather? Are you still throwing up sixes and sevens? If he doesn't answer, he's not here anymore. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Damn, you're still under the weather, man? Half a bottle of the NyQuil gone. What a real one. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get better soon. If I was sick as many days as you've been sick, I'd probably just fade away. I really do hope you get better. Lag actually hasn't been sick this whole time. He just wanted to hide from his girlfriend. Might have been hammered since earnings. That is true. I entered last. Oh, so you entered last Friday. Okay, if you would have said you entered yesterday, I would have been like, brother, what are you on? But I could understand an over the weekend thing, considering how much it had dropped and how kind of shitty things looked on the overall market itself, considering the market looked like it wanted to pull back a little bit more, even with Meta kind of already dropping earlier than that. Okay, I could kind of get that. Yeah, figuring the panic sells. Okay, that I could understand. Thank you for explaining that. I was genuinely like, no fucking way he entered this yesterday. Like Amazon, maybe I could tell you. It's like, what? But that makes more sense now. Appreciate you, dog. can tell you right now, I'm gonna sleep good tonight because I didn't sleep worth a damn last night, and we're about to do a full day stream. It feels like might as well. It's already almost 1 o'clock. All out now, waiting for all. Yeah, I figured you were waiting for all bulls stepping up in general, all stocks. Yeah, for real. I feel like we do get like some short term upside, but I don't mean it in terms of like we're gonna fly. Like I mean like as like a relief bounce maybe. And then from there, we probably see another pullback, and then we'll see if the low holds or not. And if the low holds, then we'll probably see another reaction relief bounce. And if it doesn't hold, then we're probably going to be seeing, 650 and levels like that. Which still feels weird saying out loud, considering how many times over the past few weeks we've discussed how 680, 674 are such crucial levels. And here we are talking about how 650 can be seen. It's crazy. You really can't complain about the amount of market movement today. I'm saying a lot today. Good shit though, Mikey. Round of applause to you, dude. If you ever get time, feel free to post those reviews so some of us could learn from the great master Mikey. If you get time later on. Good shit though. I'm very happy to hear about that. Entry, exit, why'd you like it? I think that meta reasoning you gave would actually help a lot of people. Rob said VIX with a lower high on Z Daily, with SPY with a higher low. Oh boy. So he's calling out that fear will be dropping with SPY rising. Excuse me. How many likes did we get on the last stream? I guess I can't even ask you to thumbs up the stream anymore because it was all part of the last stream. 38. Okay, I can't complain. Good shit, guys. You pretty much doubled the goal that I asked for. Yeah, I can't really ask for more than. I don't have to say it a single time. We can just chill here, go through some stuff. If you guys are going to go through some dailies in a little bit, we can. I'll probably be going through like 50 plus daily time frame charts. Right now, we're watching for a possible higher low bounce above the 50% gap down level, possibly giving us movement to 666, which again, as we all know, a break above 666 can give us possibility towards a lot higher levels. I'm not going to say 674 because that'd be kind of crazy to say as a first target, considering it's $8 away. But that is the direction we're going to be headed in. Probably best to focus on supplies from recent price action like this right here if you're going to add something. So you go from like your high to the open of this green candle. And I'm going to cheat because I don't feel like having to wait to draw it this way. But you just... but it's just open to that candle to the high of that candle. So you give yourself a little in-between target. In case it does pop today and you don't want to aim for 674 because, again, that would just be crazy. You can give yourself something in between that actually is reasonable without making something up. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now, with the understanding of a break under 663.40, possibly seeing another pullback on the day, which, again, very understandable considering we had some downside signals yesterday. We had some follow through the end of the day yesterday and this morning, and we're just now seeing this relief bounce. So a rejection here wouldn't really be that surprising either. But yep, that's kind of our intraday little update. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. We were streaming for hours on the other stream. Now we're here. So same vibe, different stream, I guess. In a little while, we're going to go through a lot of the scanners I go through for my swing setups. And yeah, see if there's anything new. Not really trying to put any more risk on the market though, considering how well we did on XOM the previous week and some of the scalps, and then coming into this week, yesterday's scalp and today's scalp, really showing us just how badass we really are. Sorry, not being active in Discord lately. Actually, I've been slowed down day trading, mostly just swinging because it's the year and it's been keep my manager happy so I can keep my job. LOL. Fair enough. All right, back to work. Have a great day, Mikey, and thank you, man. Any amount of time that you're in here is worth it to me, man. I appreciate you. Have a great day at work, and thank you for tuning in when you could. Gotta love people like Mikey, man. Straight to business. Man, what a day. What a day on the stream, dog. The world's so small till it ain't. What you guys up to? Anybody also at work like Mikey? You guys chilling with your kids, chilling on your own, chilling with your girl. You skipping work today? You playing hooky? You doing a Bueller's Day Off type shit? What we got going on in here? What's everyone up to? Today we took a bunch of scalps, bunch of updates, bunch of cool stuff today in the chat and the stream. I'm almost talked out, honestly. Like we did so much talking and breaking down today, but it was good. It was really constructive. Working, chilling with my dog. Nice. That poor dog. What? At work, nice. 3 out of 3 on the day. I saw that, Carter. You're kind of on a roll right now, bro. That's why I keep saying pace yourself, because I know you're gonna do good. It's just about keeping your foot on the pedal and the brake, and shit like that. Cruise control. I'm proud of you though, man. Fucking kicking this market's ass. Really, really good, like mental recovery too. It's not like you were ever in peril or anything, but I'm just happy to see you there. Happy to see you here. You got such good understanding of shit too, like all the different like minuscule stuff that other people are still learning. Dude, I can't stop yawning and stretching now. Holy. I should not have had my router reset. That's crazy. We were in the zone till that happened. It happened and my body was like, oh, you're done for the day? That's also crazy that Matty Ice somehow got his money refunded and then gifted 5 memberships. I've never seen a support work so quick in their life. That's actually so cool that YouTube did that. Firsthand, I'd never seen anything like that from YouTube. That's pretty cool. I genuinely thought he was just fucked and just lost $25. But nah, YouTube's clutch, I guess. How was everyone's day, though? Did everyone do good? Everyone have a good day like Kevo and Carter? Do we have any strugglers in the chat that want to go over some stuff? Damn, guys, I didn't even see what was happening in Discord. This is what I get for being the guy who's streaming, but did you guys even see this? Like, he posted his results, but then right above that, Leland got over 500% as well. And I didn't see Linwood tag me on WBD. What'd they do now? Brother. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me calling this bitch out again, I'll tell you that much. F that. Just screw them in their bid. Nah, that's nothing to be worried about. I think I just take losses personal when they don't align with the setup like that. When it's like, oh, it's news, fuck me. Like, it's like nothing you can do about it, you know? It's almost like a personal insult. Like, just hauled at you by the market. Catch this! Oh, from this post. I was like, yeah, that makes more sense. And lag getting in on this. Look at lag's super clean chart. And what is Joyful talking about? What indicator? Is she talking about this? I think this is just volume. Isn't it? Actually, I could be wrong. Fibonacci levels from previous day close to open with inside/outside bars. What an actual fucking legend. Or maybe she means the BB indicator. This is why you can never be full on bear, full on bull. Yeah, you ain't lying. The Fibonacci one? Oh, you're right here. Hi, Joyful. Good to see you. Good to see you as always. The Fibonacci one. These lines that he's drawing? I thought he just drew those. Maybe I'm the dumb one. I've heard this a lot, to be honest, Joyful. I don't know why. I think I'll just get different quotes than we get, which is weird. Because you'd think the quotes would be the exact same. Oh, you're SK. I think I forget this on a daily fucking basis, Joyful. I think I've called you a girl on here and a guy on YouTube for the past few months, and you have not corrected me. And if you have, then I'm an even bigger asshole. No, it's not a dumb question. Don't you dare say that. Now I'm going to laugh at you. Not any dumb questions. These are good questions. You want to know what the indicator is, and you want to know it. Well, let's get it for Joyful, damn it. I think on the Fibonacci one, oh, he found it. Wait, y'all have on TradingView, that shit's drawing automatically for y'all? Y'all have just been automatically have this drawn for y'all while I'm sitting here drawing it manual? Okay, Joyful. So I am sorry. I have legit called you a female every time I've said your name on Discord, and I am 100% certain I have said bro and dude like 1,000 times to you on the YouTube stream. At this point, you don't even have a sex to me. Like you're both. I am sorry though. I am sorry about that. Bro, it's so sick. Wait, so that's real? Y'all really do have that like just drawn? Are you a? I mean, I don't need to be asking y'all's sex. I guess that'd be weird. Your genders. I just don't want to call you bro or whatever anymore, and you're not a bro. You know. I think this is it. I think you're right. Data J, how did you find that? I mean, he posted this beginning of this year. This is the most Tobias like post ever. He's real as fuck for doing this though. Damn, y'all are so lucky. You're an old lady? Fair enough. We love old ladies. Not like that, you know what I meant. Alright, well I will quit calling you bro on the YouTube stream then. I know for a fact I've done that 100 times. To be fair though, everybody in chat's a bro. Now I love SK. SK is like always asking good ass questions in the streams. Challenging me to answer them correctly and go over stuff. Make sure we understand stuff. Definitely though, SK, let me just link you this now that I know that you're joyful. Now that I remembered that you're joyful. Not that I know, you know. You said you watched BB3, right? I'm just linking it to you again just to make sure you have it on DM. Just to make sure you like 300% have it, because that's the link. Just in case you like lose it or something. There you go. We're set. I was wondering why SK always asks such good questions. That makes sense. Jesus, lag. Chocolate. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. It's gonna hurt my throat. I bet lag could do that voice without even trying right now. Bro, it's so sick. I have drawn previous day high, previous day low, previous day close, previous day open in months, and previous day CP. So what do you do, Carter, to help SK here, to help help Joyful out? What do you do if your pre-market low and pre-market high are different than mine, but I'm definitely using them? Like today. Today, you didn't need to have pre-market low mark because we were technically already using the level. But at the same time, you know, I could understand why someone would be like, what the fuck? I want to have the same level though. You know? Link the dividend bull one, Carter, as well, so Joyful can play around with both if she needs to. Somebody help Joyful. Where my trading view nerds at? Data J, help her with this. And then Carter, link the thing you're talking about. So she can try out both. When you guys get time, don't jump on it if you don't have time right now. But yeah, help out Joyful here. I customized the dividend bull to add some other levels like current day open. Use the dividend bull one. Are my levels on SPY right now just the gap 50%? Yes, sir. I just wanted to show you guys how fucking easy these levels are. The 50% are insane. And it's funny because there's plenty of people in chat who are drawing their levels like differently and getting like different key levels, and they're still lining up with what I'm drawing. Like pre-market low still lined up with the key level. Today's open ended up lining up with previous day low just about. I mean, it's insane how easy some of these levels have been lately. And then yesterday was even more fun because it was very methodical. Like anybody who succeeded yesterday, in terms of like early entries and stuff, like this, that's why I was so proud of Garden, because like when she said 5 and outside bar, and then she was like getting into something on a smaller time frame, like that shows me like, okay, she understands we have to get above 670 to go up more. So that's a good time to look for bearish signals. Is it a bearish part of the chart that's definitely going to dump every time? No. But it's against a good resistance. It's a potential lower high if it ends up popping up like that, and it's a 5-minute outside bar. We can't ignore the dominance of the outside bars right now. So it's like, it's not just like one or two things that we're using to like get ourselves in. It's like 3 or 4 things that we're seeing all at once, and then we're jumping down to a smaller time frame. We're jumping in. We're just seeing how it goes. And then what else? But yeah, to answer your question, like pretty much. You've been sick, so you didn't get to see me do it all. I'll go through it again if you want, lag. I know how. Actually, I can't even joke about that. You have really clean levels. Where can I link her the one from from Dividend Bull? Like, who was the one I can just link her and she can click it and have it? Yo, this is from username, and I might have to actually copycat him on this. We might be copycatting a trade from username. Which I guess that wouldn't even be a crime. Love the way the weekly candle is turning out. Would love to see it push up from there. The daily has a higher low and almost an inverted cup and handle look to it. I like this too because the weekly's got like a reset candle, 50-50 doji. Candle that went up. I won't even say, that it's a great candle. And then a good candle to the right. So it honestly could be a good time to start looking for upside soon. Then, of course, the daily. Damn, that looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Let me see what I get. I'm just going to throw up some very, very casual levels. Nothing super serious. Does that line up? I guess that would make sense that it did. Not really. Actually, let's do it the other way. So high to low of the move down is what I'm going for here. Now, I see there's a little bit of movement here, but I think we're just going to combine all this. So from high to low, kind of cheating that one. And then from high to low. And then from high to low, which I'm not counting this because this is like if a like support came down and then held, and then this is like a liquidity grab going up. So actually it did have good momentum to go up. So maybe we should leave that marked. And that's my thought process. Basically, when you're drawing these white lines that I just drew, these three, you're basically just drawing a drawdown 50%. So if we have like an uptrend market, and then price like stops or whatever, and then it stops, and then it goes down, and then it has like those lower highs, you can accurately track not just the big ass one, this big ass one here, and be like, oh, I drew that perfectly. It's under the 50%. You could also zoom in. Oh no, my picture. You could also zoom in and try to get like that first move and try to get a lower high of the lower high, and then therefore you can kind of get an early good high risk reward entry. That makes sense. Kind of a weird explanation. But he's kind of got the opposite going. He's got a move that went up, which not trying to do that. He's got a move that went up, a move that went down, settled, and then it even make a liquidity grab, which is very bullish. It did the bullish move, and now it's came back down to like square one basically of where it was over here, where it was over here. So this is actually a good setup to watch from his. I like that. I'm gonna have to put that in a watch list somewhere. And that's from username. You guys should definitely be following him if you don't already know of his existence from the chat. He is kind of a very big celebrity in my chat, so most of you are probably already aware of him. I customized it. Oh wait, so are you levels on spy just like after? All right, let's see if anybody in the meantime helped Joyful. I'm still confused by what the hell y'all are talking about with Fibonacci indicator. What is she talking about? Can someone explain that to me? The Fibonacci indicator is a tool. You draw it. Or are y'all saying that that is automatedly, that's the one that's automated drawing the thing? But to be honest, it's really easy to draw. But I guess I get it if someone wants it automated. If that's what she means. Okay, so that's the one that Carter was saying. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Well, I know on how to do it on Thinkorswim, but you're not on Thinkorswim. I know you would copy this, and then you'd go into like the setup, and you'd click application or whatever. Yeah, no, open shared item or open setup wizard or something like that. You like open the thing and you apply code. It's like when you create an indicator. It's like going to this screen and you delete the code that's there and you paste the code that he gave you. It's not going to work for me because this is Thinkorswim coding. And then you click OK, and then you add it and you have it and it's just set, and then it automatically plots that for you. That's how it would work if it was on Thinkorswim. But I'm not on Thinkorswim. I mean, I'm not on TradingView. I'm on Thinkorswim. Can't speak English. So yeah. So you got any other ones? I already sold these. If you use indicator, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that either. Not even just one ticker. You'll have to use it for multiple, probably. Make a trade? What am I, a fucking clown to you? Bum. I'm not a fucking clown. I don't jump when you tell me to jump. I am in Canada, so using TradingView makes sense. Brother just called me a bum in my YouTube stream. You're hilarious. Make a trade. We took a trade this morning, took a swing trade, got out of it. Chilling now, enjoying my community. I don't know what your problem is. This is who we're dealing with? Dear God. Why did you get recommended this stream? Why did you click on it is the better question. Damn, you actually have some super dope thumbnails. This is actually a dope channel. This is like a kind of a channel you go to and you just like fall asleep to because the videos are like so chill. Because you wanted to see some trades. You think just trades pop up whenever you tell me to go trade, though? You can't force a setup. I'm just reacting to the energy you threw onto me. I'm not even hating, just saying. I wouldn't come to your channel and be like, go travel here and do it now. Like, that'd just be like kind of retarded of me. It's a pretty chill channel, though. This morning, though, if you're interested, we did take some trades. I can go over that if you want. I called out the 657s and the 658s for the same day scalp contracts. But basically, what we rely on here is if we see breaks under the today's open, we like that a lot. There's also another level here, which I'll just throw up so you can see it. Or here, we'll do this. We'll go to a chart that has absolutely nothing on it except those two levels, so I can just show you just what's important. So the today's open, this level here. And if you don't know, you can go to this setting here, and you can go to Snap Drawings 2 OHLC, which just stands for Open High Low Close. Click Apply, click OK, and you can kind of lazily draw your levels, and it'll throw it straight to that open. Because I'm kind of like right here, and it's snapping it down to it, so it's kind of chill. Whoops, like that. And then to add the 50%, we're just going to go from the previous day close. I have pre-market turned off, so it's just showing yesterday and then today. You can snap it from your previous day close to today's open. And we're kind of using this area, I guess, as a whole in today's sense for a range for direction. So just TLDR in short, just to keep it stupid and simple. Above this, we're a little higher probability going up. Below this, we're higher probability going down. Sorry for the stutter there. So we're looking for just any kind of movement from that. And if we see patterns or any kind of breakdown from that, awesome. In today's sense on the 5-minute, we saw kind of an evening star look with a bearish hammer kind of following that. And then I was on the 1-minute. And this is where we took away from it. Was after it started exiting it with a little bit of a 3-bar play. I think some people in my chat entered a little bit early because they're a little bit horny, but that's just how it works. But yeah. So that was what we did today. And then Kevo honestly did the heavy lifting, if we're going to be real. Kevo did the heavy lifting today with the SPX and SPY updates. He'll sit there and be like, yeah, Bueller helped me out in stream, this and that. But in all honesty, he knows what he's doing. But he's using the exact same system I just explained. Where the fuck is Kevo? Oh, there he is. Oh, this is where he gifted himself. And then, yeah, just good planning, some basic updates in here. Just cool back and forth between a bunch of people. Here's Kevo. There's some gains. A lot of people have been in here for years, though, so a lot of people take this shit serious and really, like, focus on, like, how we talk to each other, because it really does reinforce. Because if you're in a shitty situation, it's definitely annoying when someone's, like, being weird. And vice versa. It's kind of nice when you're in a kick-ass situation and anybody wants to just kind of hype you up. But not in a false sense, you know. You don't want to go too far with it. Because then you start getting too egotistical or too cocky, and then you make a trade you shouldn't otherwise be taking. So it's nice to be level-headed at the same time. But that's right. That's that. Community, I'm number 1. I'm not trying to be toxic. I genuinely am just trying to explain this to you. But that's because I had to restart my stream. You're number 1. We just started this stream. We just got here. I had to restart because of my router. Actually, it wasn't even because of my router. We really don't even, to this moment, even know. But we've actually been streaming for 4 hours already. where you wouldn't even be number 10 if you were still in the mainstream. So calm down. And you said I've earned a second try. I don't care if you give me a second try. Join me or not, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's funny that you think somebody should give a fuck. Hide user on this channel. Put user in timeout. Nice. I love people who like think because they're online they can like hide behind their screens and like act tough and, you know, stupid shit like that. Like, I think that's funny. Like, bro actually thought he was cooking when he said, when he called me a bum, basically just repeating what I called him. So, like, good job, bro. You're like 13. And then I love that when I start being nice to him and I went fake for a second, because that was me being fake. If you guys didn't pick up on that, I think we all know I was holding back some true anger there. It's funny when I started turning fake and I was being nice, he's instantly like, oh, haha, you earned a second try, bud. Haha, you earned my respect all of a sudden because you said 2 nice things about my YouTube channel. Haha. What a fucking loser. That is called being chronically online. And I really hope none of you experience that. Gary, I have a very special set of skills. I will find you. Like, that's what I found funny from that guy. It wasn't even what he said, but it's just funny that he's like, make a trade. And then he gets mad that I react. And then when I'm nice, he instantly is like on my dick. Like, okay, bro, relax. You deserve a second try. LOL community? LOL, I'm already number 1. Even though the stream's been going for 40 fucking minutes. I'm not even mad. I genuinely am just like, I'm like, that's funny as fuck. Like, there's no way he actually is sitting there and is going like, I got one over on this YouTube streamer that YouTube recommended me, and I clicked on him, just randomly decided to be toxic on. I'm gonna go tell my wife and kids what I achieved today. Good job, bro. Go back to posting your trip adventure videos or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, his thumbnails were dope. I wasn't being fake when I said that. You mean I'm going to climb the stairs and tell my mom? That was a grown ass man. That's a grown ass man. That was like a 40-year-old dude with wife and kids, bro. Actually, let's go to his YouTube. $104,000 views. That's insane. This is the person that just took their time to do this to me. Brother, go enjoy life. You look like you're already enjoying it enough. Why are you chronically online, like, talking to me? He looks chill as fuck. What? Oh, that's the problem. I think I just heard the problem. These next words are pretty crucial, guys. Make sure you're listening. Oh, you can't hear it. Explore by myself is what he just said. Is that what this channel is full of? He just explores by himself? Is that not like a wife in his arms? He's even got a dope intro. What's he doing hating on my channel? He looks happy as fuck. What the hell's going on? What happened? Oh, wait. Let's go to recent videos. That's a year ago. Oh, that is recent. Oh. Oh, no. We got videos. It doesn't look like they broke up. They look together still. Yeah, I don't get it. You know, normally there's a trigger to start being a toxic person, but that was just random. You handled it like a boss? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was so happy when I saw him type that, because I was like, there's no way you're serious. Like, what did I even do to him? I didn't say a single thing to the guy, and he was already being toxic. I'm not really mad too, because it's very rare we get people like that in here now. Like, I used to get mad about that shit because we used to get people like that like a lot because trolls just exist. But that guy actually seemed mad. Like, I don't know what we did or said to him, but I swear that's Leland's alt. No, that's not what Leland looks like. I know what Leland looks like. Also, I'm gonna be honest, his girl's a lot prettier than that guy's girl. Leland is a very handsome guy. That guy looks like he works at a gym and saves up coupons. Which is cool if you guys save up coupons, but that looked like that guy's whole persona. I'm gonna be in his Mexico blog. Like, if you come back, you will turn into a campfire. Jesus Christ! No, don't do that. No one go to his channel. I don't want to like do anything like that. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm not trying to do what he did to us. You know, that's just weird. That's exactly what I'm making fun of. Wow, I'm really glad I turned my stream back on now. That was actually funny. I did want to mute and remove him from the channel though before that went further because I know how childish I can become. So I did want to move on from that. At least I taught him something though. I didn't get to the previous day halfway point though. I did cut my lesson halfway through. I didn't tell him about the previous day halfway point yet. So he did miss out on a third of the lesson. But if you guys wanted to catch up on the end of that lesson, that is what I was going to say next, the previous day halfway point. And then as you can see, we have a lot of levels around current price and above price. We have nothing underneath. Anytime you see that, or you're just like, you know, you want to get something, but you haven't prepared for it properly. One, you shouldn't be trading if you haven't prepared properly. That's just, you know, your fault. But you can just find other gaps. Gap down. I don't think I've been drawing this one anymore, but there is a level there. I stopped drawing a lot of the left side ones, except the support, because we've gone through them multiple times now. So a lot of these like left side gaps I haven't really been drawing. I've been drawing like that one, that one, that one. Just kidding. I don't think I've been drawing that one. Is this the chart that I mixed? No, it can't be. Oh my god, it is. Damn, I have been drawing those. I have been mixing my drawdowns with my 50%. What's wrong with me? It's just crazy how like easy these are to draw. And you think like, oh, it's a clusterfuck. No, actually, it's like it's literally highlighting what are the most key levels. But I have noticed when I have too many, it gets a little crazy. Like if I mixed in all of these as well, like that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, like more, like it becomes a little bit too much. So I noticed if you just focus on the ones that haven't really been tested through more than like 2 or 3 times, you're fine. But if it's been tested through like 3, 4 times, like it's okay. I think it's time to change clothes. So I have noticed that has been somewhat helpful. So if you want to just focus on drawing like the most naked chart ever, but also like a helpful chart that has all your key levels on it, you can do that. But up to you. And then the reason I say also to focus on the left too is because like lately like you don't have a gap to draw that's like right here, right? But I mean technically we can't ignore the bottom of the fucking news candle, you know? So a lot of us have 673.95 and 653 just by default from the fib. So a lot of people's charts look like this right now from my chat. So yeah, pretty cool. You can just redo the chart in like 5 seconds. No Tobias today. I wonder if he had the baby. He was here for a second. No, there he is. Here to mark my presence and do DM your address or something. Oh, yeah. My bad, bro. I literally meant to DM you. I think I was also a little scared what you would send me. No baby yet? We're all waiting, dude. We're all excited waiting. Tobias. Wait, is this you? Yeah, this has to be you. Honestly, the easiest way to know if you're talking to the real Tobias or not, because there has actually been like 2 or 3 fake Tobiases now, is to go to the Tobias channel and just right click that name. Considering he does have his own channel. Okay, before I send you my address though, do I need to know, like, is this like something big or bad or something scary or something I need to be worried about? You know, like. I mean, if you want to keep it a surprise, cool, but like, can you give me like a vague. I feel like I'd never have been down to do this before, but because it was Tobias that said it, I like kind of want to know what he's gonna send, you know? I could also be like, bro, someone from the Netherlands sent me something. I don't typically share anything in my chat like that because I've never done a thing where it's like, yeah, guys, mail me stuff. Yeah, guys, do this. Like, I've never done anything like that before. All right, Tobias, I sent you all my crucial info. Be sure to hack me. Yeah, there you go, Dr. J. Yeah, if my grandma was to open this package before me, would it be okay? Like, is it anything outside of that? Also, not sending you something, ordering online at your address. Oh, fair enough. Okay, never mind. It can't be that bad then. I genuinely thought the way you said it the other day, I genuinely thought you were like making a package for me to send from your home to me. And I was like, oh boy. I guess I should still be a little scared considering the things you can order in America online. I also feel like Tobias wouldn't actually do something like that. Like in a joke, he would probably fuck with us like that, but I feel like he wouldn't actually send me something weird. I feel like he would be sincere. I mean, he's got a wife, engaged your wife, and has a kid on the way. I don't think he would do that, but maybe that's the perfect time in life to do that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not there, you know. I don't have that wisdom. I don't know. I don't know. I DM'd you, Tobias. Now I just gotta pray. And your grandma would be fine with it. Okay, cool. All right, well that's good then. We're all good. Do a face reveal while I open Tobias's package for everybody. No, I'm just teasing that. But I should do like a opening. I don't have a good camera. Oh, what am I talking about? An iPhone's the greatest camera in the world. iPhone, feel free to sponsor me. I don't use your products super heavily, but they are good. I still use the same pair of AirPods, the same iPad. What do you think it is, Dr. J? You know what we should have asked, Doctor? We should have asked, is it a 21 plus type gift? Kilo of silver? No fucking shot. No shot. That's funny, iPhone. You really need to try a Galaxy. I'm jealous of those guys. I've never hated on the Galaxies. I owned one. I even switched from my phone for a whole like 2 months, but I didn't hate on the phone. I just wasn't used to it, so I wanted my iPhone back. So I got another iPhone. That was when I was in plumbing though, so I could like actually create a good reason to just randomly get another phone. I can't tell you how many phones I broke in plumbing. I think I broke like 4 or 5 different iPhones, and I just kept going back like I don't know, like a broken relationship, like girlfriend abusing the guy. Like that's what it was like with me and my phone. I'll tell you what, though, their profit margin on screen repair has got to be through the roof. A friend of mine can zoom in on a 600-yard target with the Galaxy. Dear God. I don't know what it is, though, but when you open Snapchat on any phone, you can zoom in like a million times. Tell him to open Snapchat with this Galaxy. Even if he doesn't have an account, just download that shit and just look at the camera it does. And zoom in as much as you can. You'll blow your mind. I haven't even opened Snapchat in like 2 years, but I've always remembered you could zoom in forever with that shit. And it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I've heard nothing but amazing things about Galaxies. I'm not even a hater. I think it's just the why most people like joke and troll about the whole fuck Android thing over iPhone is just literally because the iPhone like feel and the look and the UI, like we've all gone through it for so long now that it just feels normal to everyone now. I'm sure it's the same way for the people who use the Galaxies and stuff. Like, but yeah, it's not just blue versus green message type shit. Like it's more than that. It's the UI. All right, it's 1:30. Let's see if we can find anything. Now that that guy is gone, let's find a trade, guys. What am I clicking, bro? I'm getting tired. We're clicking random shit. There we go. Okay, so what I like to do again, and I like to reiterate this literally every time I do a swing stream, but I always start with just looking at my ETFs first, because if you don't, you will fuck yourself over. Because you'll end up, if you go look at your setups first, you'll be like, oh my God, this looks so good for, or maybe not that example. You'll be like, oh my God, this looks so good for bears. It's totally going to dump. And then you go to your ETFs last, you'll be like, oh wait, these all look like good dip buys. You'll be like, oh fuck. So right now you should probably be looking at like dip buy setups, right? I don't really know about buying the ETF themselves. It looks like they need some time, but it's definitely a good time to be looking at the sectors real quick too. We can see that we're under a lot of really good levels. I'm on the wrong chart. Hold up. No, I'm not. That was the chart. Hold up. Let's just redraw it. Tobias just sent the 1,000 roaches through mail. Oh, God. Lag. This is not the first swing stream. I'm only turning them on to show people why I am calling that out. Because if I do this, and this has happened before, if I do this and I say, wow, this looks good for dip buys, or maybe that's not a good example. Well, let me find one. Like this. No, that's not a good one. That's obvious. Like a random like 8 EMA bounce or something, or like a breakdown of the 8 to the 21. Like if I sit here and I call that out without those on, someone's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Is he just taking calls from someone else? So I literally have to sit here and go through this, or someone will literally just be like, yo, are these even yours? When I'm literally sitting here and applying 100% of my brain power to this. You think I could multitask and look at other shit at the same time? I can barely read YouTube chat and chart at the same time. My fever's getting worse. Oh, God. So that's the main reason I turned the EMAs on. It's more to reiterate the strategy that I've been promoting for a very long time. There's a lot of bums online who have been trying to copy the strategy for a very long time. A lot of people use EMA strats, but mine is different. And I like to reiterate that every time I go over it, because it is very special to me. And there's even somebody that has completely like scammed me over this strategy. Like they sell signals using the strategy to multiple groups now, make tons of money off of it. So it's pretty fucking disgusting. So that's the main reason I go over that. I don't know if that's pride or what, but it's also nice for the newbies in here who maybe don't understand all the candlestick patterns like the rest of us do. So it's kind of nice to have it on for the newbies too. Pretty easy to understand. Plus, it goes with my scanner that I'm about to look at. I was just looking at those first. I don't know why I feel the need to defend myself against lag right now. Fuck you, lag. I hope your fever gets better, though. I wouldn't wish you worse health. That would suck. I was literally just explaining how much I hate fevers, and here he is with the fever getting worse. I'll see you on the other side, my friend. I might be a little later than you. He said, let me die. Yo, you know what's funny about that guy that was in here? I don't know why I just clicked again. I have to bring this up one more time. I thought it was kind of funny. He was like, I'm #1 in your stream. It's like, bro was so proud about having the #1 badge on his name on a YouTube stream. On a stream that was only going because I had to restart it again. That was the only reason he had the #1 title, and all of you hadn't started typing yet. Bro was spamming chat, and he's like, look, I have #1. Like, yeah, no shit, you have #1. You're the only dumbass in here spamming me. Anybody could take #1. Look, Lag just sent 5 messages in a row. He went from #3 to #2. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And when I said community, that triggered him. I love that. Let me die, because I know you wouldn't hesitate. I would totally hesitate. What do you mean? I'd be so scared that you were dying of a fever. And I think I'd be more scared that I wasn't in your will. It's a win-win scenario for me. I'm either in the will and I get shit out of your death, or you don't die and I get to keep you. You're alive. It's a win-win. It's hardly a loss. See, that's how you look at life. You always gotta look at the right things in the situations. Why does this look so good for downside? Oh, also, we need to double test some of Homeboy's posts. For you, I passed on my 5 balloon funded accounts. Oh, you're so generous. You're actually the greatest. Only for you would I do such a thing. Why does Cat look so interesting all of a sudden? Honestly, Lag, the real reason I like these EMAs is because it's probably the greatest just overnight swing strategy ever. And to tell you the truth, that is probably the most popular thing to post in a Discord group. I don't even know if that's true for other groups, but I know that's a fact for my group. If I post a good swing, people will look at it. I don't know about if they'll take it or not, but they will look at it. But I don't like to just post junk. I want to post like good methodical posts that are like with the system, like to the T. Therefore, if I share it, someone could literally recreate it. I don't want to sit here and go for shit that's not really going along with anything that I can actually recreate. Because then it doesn't really help anybody, does it? Not me either. It doesn't help me either. All right. Well, I'm honestly not seeing a lot between the 9 and 21 scanner that's really enticing me. Ooh, I really hate that this is AT&T, but damn, does that look good? What you think, Lag? Six blown funded account coming? And then when I find a setup, I have to always rechart it because I never remember what the levels are on my screen. And if I do remember them, cool, but a lot of the time I don't. Like, I'm assuming these are all like monthly emerging candles. Okay, it looks like I was right, actually. That doesn't look like that helps me. Yeah, let's go new age on it. All right, we'll add some historical levels and then we'll go recent time frames, like daily time frame, and we'll look at like just the recent dip. So we'll look at some historical stuff for underneath and we'll look at some recent stuff for above. Let's try that. Not gonna lie, I just want to draw emerging candles again. Holy. Don't draw that one. All right, so 24 and 27. We got something to work with there. 24 and 27. Technically, we have one more. Did that even draw correctly? I have no idea. There we go. And then I'm going to draw a... I did that wrong. There we go. God, drawing halfway points with that new fib thing. Oh, so easy. Oh my god, it's actually at that level. So it's actually between a monthly emerging candles right now. Trying to hold a higher low. That's actually disgusting. All right, let's get a new list going here. No. There we go. Oh, it brings up the same list? That's cringe. Okay. Well, we'll just do this. New. Haha. 11, 18. Let's do this too so I don't stare at all these tickers. There we go. It's a lot nicer. T. There we go. We're about to break out SPY. A mighty paper trade indeed. You a hater. PCG might be a good short. Call me crazy. I don't think I ever remember what sector this is in, to be honest. Oh, utilities. Yeah, that's my problem. I think an easy way would be to remember that the E in PG and E is electric, which will make me remember utility. But the E is not in the ticker, so and I never remember it correctly. And there's a deep dive into how my brain works. Ooh, KHC looking exactly like T. Might have to secretly throw it on there. Not like we're going to trade Kraft Heinz anytime soon, but I still like to look for the setups for the reps. Let's make this watch just a little bigger. This is getting a little annoying. Come on. There we go. Let me know if SPY starts moving more. By the way, this is the company I think that's trying to get, what's it called? Warner Brothers. It's crazy it popped up. Dr. Pepper looking good. You called it, Dr. J. I think you were the person that typed that this morning. I'm like 99% sure that was you. Because I talked about the Cloudflare thing. I said like one thing about it, and then I think I remember you typing like during that you said that it'll probably go up because that's what it usually does. And he just said just now, net Cloudflare is up 8% from the open. Lately, when they have an issue, buying an open has printed. Yeah. That was call out of the day. That's counting me and Kevo's call outs. That's call out of the day. That's crazy. I'm seeing a lot of setups that look exactly like this. It's throwing me off. There's a lot of setups that look like that. Oh, my foot. Like, if we could get this set up right here, if you could get this set up on like a big tech stock, post it and tag me. Everybody screenshot this right now. I mean, if you find anything that even remotely looks like this, you tag me. You have permission to tag me fucking 10 times. Capiche? Capiche. Oh, here's another one. That one's not bad either. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. Right as I said that, right as I was hating, a bunch of setups started popping up. I'm not a big fan of Lockheed Martin trading. Man, the rest of these suck. Conoco? J&J's on this list too. They kept going up the otherly. Man, we really shorted that at the low. We shorted it from here? No, wait. I actually don't remember now. It's kind of fucking me up now because of this. If you go to Eli Lilly too, where's it at? There it is. Yesterday probably threw a bunch of people off yesterday because you got like this like top, but it's just all green candles. It's fucking people over because it's like lower open, higher close, lower open, higher close, lower open, higher close of the day. That is not of the previous session. So these kind of charts are really fucking with people. If you go to the healthcare sector, which Garden already went over this, and we already kind of displayed what she shared already in the stream, but just kind of re-showed again. I guess I'll go to the weekly. As you can see, healthcare is eyeing the all-time highs. Insane movement by them. And honestly, I guess it'd be a great time to look at our XLs on the weekly. You can see how much pullback each of our sectors have seen. This is our comm sector, Netflix, our Googles, our Meta. Here's our Tesla, Nike, McDonald's, Home Depot, Amazon sector. You can see they've pulled back into the 21, and they look like they have a little bit more room under, EMA-wise. Where's tech? Here it is. Tech, you can see they also have a little bit of room, too. But, again, just kind of realizing how much we pulled back on each of these sectors, I think is just important. It'll help you realize, okay, this is why we'll probably have a day or two of inside bars coming soon. Like, I don't even know when, to be honest with you. Like, lately, I've called every single one of them out. I honestly don't know when the next one's going to come. If you go to the daily on SPY right now, it really does feel like tomorrow's going to be just a solid green day into 670. I would say 668 to 670 is a good target range to aim for your SPY bounce tomorrow. So we're either getting a SPY bounce tomorrow that jumps into this, or we're getting an inside bar. or red and sidebar. That is most likely the two scenarios we are seeing tomorrow. What's up, Rigney? Good to see you, Dividend. What's up, Colton? Totally. I just said hi to 3 people, dude. You missed it, Dividend. We had a toxic hater in here earlier. You missed it, dude. This is my second stream of the day. I had to restart my router. Been here longer than my job. Does NVIDIA earnings tomorrow influence your outlook on tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, it would more if it was before hours. It's after hours, though. So it makes me feel like we're going to move up into the earnings. And then when it comes out, then whatever, I can't tell you more than that. If someone sits there and tells you NVIDIA is going to go up or down and it's going to carry or drop the market, they are fucking lying to you. Yes, it will hurt or help the market. I will agree to that, but I can't sit here and tell anybody where it's going to go. But that's what I feel like. I mean, what do y'all think? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to hog the mic. What do y'all think? Here, we'll do a new one. I'll go over the levels I truly think are most important, and you'll see why I go to this time frame so much. Like, it's a lot to look at, but the things I'm focused on are the same things I've had drawn for the longest time. We have the demand from here. I have the supply from here. This is the one that's really most important. This is the one I've gone over like 50 times at this point, right? And this is just the 50% of this candle and the top of that red candle. That's all it is. That's all it is, I swear. I swear, officer, I don't have any on me. So we'll go from the low to the high of that candle, and then I'll draw the top of that red candle, and then we'll highlight it. And this is what I truly believe is the most important area. Again, I want to start off with saying that I am not trying to sound cocky or come off as like some dude that's like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. We all damn well know I don't know what I'm talking about. We lost on WBD today. Shit. So clearly I do make mistakes. I am just as human as the rest of you. But I would like to cover, though, that I have been very confidently calling out dip buys that hold this area. I have confidently called the last 3 major dip buys because they have held the same area. If you take a gander over to the right, where current daily candle is at, look where we're testing again. So this is why I say I feel like short-term upside is coming, because of personal experience and what we've seen in the past. We have personally covered each and every one of these weeks up to this point. I'm sure you guys have done your due diligence as well. So that is my main reason for saying this should bounce. But I'd also like to point out that with news tomorrow, it kind of puts us in the same situation as this. Now, I'm not saying it's even close to that, but NVIDIA earnings could do something. So keep in mind that we are playing with fire being down here. And that's why I said I do expect to go up, like maybe even towards here tomorrow. Like highest would be like 670. Tops, like I'd say like whatever the open this day is, like this is probably the best we can do tomorrow, is to jump into that range. The other scenario, like I said, is just kind of chilling in between here and this candle's low, kind of in between here. So that's why I said we kind of have either a day like this or this in front of us. But either way, it's just kind of setting us up for NVIDIA earnings. So we're technically in the same seat no matter what direction we go. So in my opinion, we do get a bounce, but that could also be followed by a lower open, and then we bounce, So this fucks the bulls trying to catch the early jump, and this fucks the bears who think, oh, it's going to keep going down. So I could also see that happening. There's a lot that can happen tomorrow. But I would truly say that is where I've been the cockiest. That's where I've been the most confident in my ability to remain bullish. Even when the Trump news candle happened. Now, maybe that night I wasn't saying buy longs, but after seeing us open like this and seeing this happen, it was definitely like, okay, we're doing the same thing. It's just a lot uglier because we had a lot more volatility pop in. And maybe it's the same thing here. So I don't know. If you guys have any different things or conflicting things to say, feel free to share them. I'm not opposed to hearing, hey, Bueller, you're wrong. I think it's going to do this. Like, okay, cool. Share your opinion. It's not even about that. But yeah, I would say depending on how Nvidia does or their earnings, I would definitely say that Swift's my opinion from there. So after hours tomorrow, that's definitely gonna like you probably shouldn't trade tomorrow afternoon or swing trade anything tomorrow afternoon because the volatility is going to be a little wild preparing for the Nvidia earnings. And I don't think people truly realize how important it is. It's not because it's oh, is Nvidia going to do good or bad? It's because Nvidia is the largest weight by a lot. So it is important because if it has a lower open, we're going to feel that. We're pulling back already, actually, on the intraday. But I don't know. That's my take. Feel free to share y'all's if y'all have a different one or share it again if it's the same one. I don't, whatever. But it looks like short-term upside. And then, like as a basic, super basic target for tomorrow, like I said, that area there. But in reality, we're really going for the previous day's halfway point. So 668 is probably our main target if we do try to go up, and then we can rely on those further targets kind of up here, even that day's open. Pretty basic setup, honestly. Yeah. So if I do the drawdown 50%, I get that one, and that one. That one, and that one. Sound like a kid saying that. That one. So it gives me some good extra targets. But see how I'm drawing it? I'm drawing everything in order of like importance. Like we have like support, we have the next thing above our head, right? If we go up, you know, above that, from the low to the high of the most recent dip, that's the next level. And guess what? And remember, what are the 3 levels I've been spamming in here? 680, 674, and about 670. It's crazy 674 pops up again. There's our 680. Here's our 671. So it looks a little confusing when you do it, and it's when you see it just like this, but when you do it in order, it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Makes a little bit more sense. And then, of course, we have a level outside of this with the low. So I've been drawing the close of that day, which is off by about a cent. And then if you want to take something from over here, so be it. But like I said, like besides this level, maybe like the 66586 level, which we are going to be keeping, which from my other chart. The other ones I'm not adding. I'm not going to keep this one. I'm not going to keep this one because they've been passed so many multiple times. And yeah, they are important. And yes, they line up with other levels. As you can see, this one is the same exact level as that one. That level lines up with this one. So it doesn't affect anything, but in some cases it will. Yo, you missed it though, Rigney. I had like 16 gifted subs on the first stream today. We're getting our bag, dude. I don't think it'll show that, will it? Can you see a... Oh, there's a chat replay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Did it say... That's cringe. I can't see the thing I wanted to see. Yo, Garden got first. That's right. You did get one of them. You got yours from Kevo, I think, or Maddie, maybe. I think you got it from Kevo. Good shit. Yeah, that was a big dub. Brittany's like, I can see light again. 6-7, chill out. How long do we have you, Rigney? You gotta leave soon? Huh? Rigney, Colton, Dividend, Bull? Dividend, Colton, Rigney? Can y'all believe when he was born, his parents named him Rigney? Kind of unfair as I wish to someone. Wait, what? Shut up, Rigney. Kind of unfair as I wish it went to someone more worthy even here, though. Shut up. You're worthy, bro. You're literally gaslighting me. Kind of unfair. Someone more worthy. Man, you're worthy. Shut up. You don't have to be in here to get gifted a sub, though, anyway. Though, like, his first one was really good. It went to, like, I think of the 5 people, which it was funny because the first one, Kevo gifted it to himself, which was really weird. And then the other 4 went to, like, Garden, Carter, you, and someone. Like, 4 super solid picks. What time do you have to go, Rigney? Are you playing hooky? I ask you every day, even though I know the time. Rigney has to leave us any minute. And 30? Man. What's up, Rigney? What are we getting into? What are we swing trading? We took scalps earlier, Rigney. I guess I could go over that now that you're in here. We scalped from the breakdown. And then I didn't touch it again because I'm cool like that. I'm just so nonchalantly cool like that. We should do like a fake arrogant stream where I try to fake out like a newcomer to think we're like super arrogant. Rage bait a random newcomer. No, that'd be toxic actually. To think that you could skip work in 30 minutes, man, that's so cool. Oh, yo, Rigney, guess what knife Fipo got? I don't know if Fipo's even here anymore. He's probably not. Fair enough. I like how we broke the open and gave us a break of structure. You mean like a super awesome structure that we love trading? Yeah, that was cool. We were also going over the just basic levels in the stream just now. Like I was going over like the gap down 50% because I did a good job covering it, but Kevo did a good job. Garden covered it again. I saw a couple of people in chat take complete advantage of just how clean this looked. The gap down. And remember, Rigney, you and me were just talking about this yesterday. You were asking me, like, we are just kind of talking about the advantages of gaps and how you can play the directions of them and how like probabilities play out and shit. But remember, I said you don't long a gap down and stuff like that. Like you try to trade around the 50%. Look what happened at the 50% today. You had that high and then the lower high and then the breakdown of the structure of all of that, even a retest of it, right? A lot of signals before the break of the open even happened. A lot of signals before the open break even happened, right? And then from there, it was like straight up selling. Isn't that cool how you and me were just talking about that? And now it happened again. Pretty cool. I like how we... Oh, I already read that. 5th test of 665 last in 90 minutes. Wait, really? 5th test? I'm going to check that in a second. But yeah, that's cool, Rigney. As soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I just fucking talked about this with somebody. And then I saw you in here. I was like, wait, it was him. It was him. Officer, get him. This is the man that stole the Mona Lisa. He stole the Declaration of Independence. But you're still here. I thought streaming did. I just saw it. I just saw it was your Wi-Fi. Yeah, I have my Wi-Fi. Actually, you know what was weird? I don't really know what it was because my router and everything was fine. But YouTube was acting like my internet was off, so I just went and restarted it, and then it all fixed. But I had to restart the stream. You missed it, dude. We had like some toxic guy in here earlier too. But now I'm having fun doing some review with Dividend. He's about to ditch me though. You know, Rigney stuff. That's what he does. He makes you like appreciate having his presence around, and then he ditches you. See? I'll be on tomorrow morning. See you, dude. See you later, Rigney. Have a great day at work, dude. Don't drive over anybody's foot. The timing. I know, bro. I could feel your hate and passion of hate through the screen. I'm just kidding, of course. Yeah, Dividend actually really fucks with his job. He likes it. It's actually a pretty cool job. Me waiting for him to leave so I can tell y'all a completely wrong answer on what he actually does. I mean, I'm supposed to be the franchise player. You got me in here talking about practice. Let's be real. He's in charge of Santa's reindeer. No, like how do I put this? You know, like what innocent civilians are. Yeah, he deals drugs to those things. I gotta go see you, peeps. Good luck, Lag. I hope you get better, man. I really miss you. I'm totally not crossing my fingers as I'm wishing you to get better soon, dude. Good luck, man. I hope you get some sleep, for real. You know, you're probably tired of hearing that. No, Dividend drives a bunch of cool ass machinery for one of the largest factories in the country. I remember how excited he was when he was going through all the training and shit. Dude, I get to drive machinery. That's how he sounded, but it's not, you know, he didn't actually sound like that, you know what I mean? That's just me being a hater. No, I'm proud of him. No, he's doing good. Dividend got me a birthday present too. Real one. Did that explanation, was that good? We're all good with that? Because we're kind of looking like outside of this and this tomorrow. Everything else is a target of this. And I haven't even bothered drawing the 50% of today to see what it would even look like. Yeah, it wouldn't actually change anything. I'm kind of hoping we stick between here and our close. Nothing crazy happened, but we know how those last 15 minutes go. I guess I'll go back to the daily, try to find a setup, see if there's anything in the last 15 minutes of the day. Damn, I didn't see we're in the last hour already. It's power hour, guys. When's the last time we did a full day stream? Oh, we did when Battlefields, when I put that Battlefield 6. When was that, though? I guess this was overdue. And now I won't feel so bad about tomorrow not being the greatest of days. Damn, I actually can't find that stream. What the hell? Oh, here it is. 4 weeks ago, we did a full day stream. And then I almost did one 8 days ago. We did a 6-hour stream. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, we've been doing one almost every week, actually. What is wrong with me? Every other week. Before I started streaming less. That was crazy. No wonder I was so tired, bro. I don't feel it when I'm in these streams, but when I finish the stream, I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? Why did I talk the whole time? Y'all probably are like totally fine with or without it. That's just how I am, though. Oh, good. Ace Ventura. I think that's the last time I posted a WBD type ticker, though. I'll be honest with you. DoorDash looks enticing. Am I wrong? $210.37. Now let's see if it lines up on the monthly. Wait. Was that the weekly? Oh, it was. Fuck. I was wondering why they look the same. That makes sense. Alright, so they're not close, but they are close enough. It does line up with that level again, though. That's creepy. That's how that would look. This is why you don't sleep on monthly emerging candles. This is how your chart could look. Always use monthly for the daily, and you use the daily for the smaller time frames. It's simple. And the reason we do that is so we don't clusterfuck it. Unless you're just crazy, way more intelligent than me, and you're able to use all the levels from all the time frames, which I wish I could do that, because that is probably the way to do it. Wait till you're bouncing out of like a shit ton of levels area, like the comfort zones between the levels. That's probably the way to do it, in all honesty. That's probably like the ultimate form of this system, and we just haven't done it. Because there's just so many levels to look at. You'd have to more set triggers on like what your price action is doing, not what level you're breaking. But that would be interesting. I'm not a big fan of this chart, but I still want to remind myself. That would be insane to draw it like that. Why did I even bother? God. I guess I can't draw it how I want. What's up with Kraft Heinz? What's up with this? I guess we'll go to the daily then. And draw the demand, because that's what I was doing here, but that's way too wide to actually take action on. Oh, God. Okay, it was here. I was like, fuck, where is it? It's right here. So we'll start from here. Like, this will be our starting point. I think I'll just do this. So we'll go from low to top of last red candle before reversal up. Add a bunch of years to it. Oh, I just hiccuped. And that was what I was trying to draw on the monthly, but now, instead of making it this effing big, it's that big. We can watch this on the weekly or the daily, but now we actually have something to go off of from the low. Instead of just saying, oh, it looks good because it went up, green candle. Now there's actually something to go off of. And now the hard part, the upside junk. I'm going to cheat and just draw the big ones. I'm not gonna. Why is DoorDash like the best one out of the three? Why is that so weird? Whatever. New season of Landman out. Let's fucking go, dude. My mom was watching that. Why is everyone watching that all of a sudden? I haven't even heard of it before. Is it actually good? CAG, I got you. I have you, good sir. What the F? I could turn back on home. Somebody looking at this must be like, God, this guy's crazy. What's he drawing? Well, what the hell? They're lining up. CAG. What do I think about Conagra Brands? That is not what I meant to click. They're a staple. That's a good thing. Consumer packaged goods food company primarily in the U.S. Okay. I like it so far. Bird's Eye, Marie Callender's, Duncan Hines, Healthy Choice, Slim Jim, Ready Whip, Angie's, Boom Chicka Pop brands. What a crazy name. Okay, well, we all know these companies. So they are pretty important and popular. Well, I don't know about important, but they are popular. We know what they are. You know what I meant. This is probably a setup you probably want to watch in the weekly. I'll be honest with you. So I don't know if drawing monthly emergings is the way to go. This is definitely like a weekly setup. You saw how far my mouse just went on my other monitor. Dude, I gotta know, because you can't really ask this question on too many charts, but what does the yearly look like on this? This is like one of the few charts you'd actually get this much data. Technically, that's demand. That is a crazy amount of room under, though. And I guess you'd focus on whatever's between here then, just to focus on where the demand's coming from. So this is important. I mean, that'd be like insane if you got down there. And then you have like kind of between that to this low. And then you get a higher low here and a higher low here, and then just open space. So now we have some context to go off of. It is above that level still. I mean, either way, it needs we need more information here for you and me to go off of something. But at least we know what the hell's down here. That's not just, a void. Plus, we gotta start taking every Matty Ice ticker serious. Bro somehow brought Rivian out of the ground. Oh, she's back down again. What the hell? What happened? Why do they do this? You know what? I think this is just like Webull, Maddie. Webull does this. It's like, oh, it's going up, and then like too many idiots get exposed. It's like, oh, gotta come down. And only the real ones are holding. Like the real ones are holding through that. You get a small starter. What's that's like 20,000 shares or something? It just pumps and sells on good news. That's crazy. It's like a rocket lab. I'm always rooting for your Rivian. I also just think this price action's pretty nutty. This really feels like a stock that's about to be worth a lot more. I just feel like it's going to be a really slow one. Like I've told you that in the past, I'll keep saying it more. I think Rivian's going to be a slow winner for you. Like it will be a good winner, but I think it'll be very slow compared to your other, like compared to Oklo. I think anything's slow compared to Oklo. They should start deliveries anytime from January to June. Good rollout will be huge. Oof. Yeah, it does need to be good. They can't fuck this up. But the thing with Rivian that Tesla didn't have, that Tesla had to worry about, that Amazon doesn't, or sorry, Rivian, I keep calling them Amazon, same thing, I guess, is the amount of hype. Like, there's not as much hype for Rivians to succeed as there was for Tesla. So I feel like, just from that perspective, Rivian will be fine. Unless they just completely fuck it up, like hardcore. 45,000? That's how many deliveries that they're going to do? That's a shit ton, actually. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why Rivian can't succeed. They have just too much money backing them. Oh, base price of the vehicle. I was about to say 45. That's kind of a low number of deliveries, isn't it? That makes sense, though. 45,000, is that expensive or cheap compared to what other people are doing with that similar vehicle? I know it's not the same vehicle as other vehicles, but you know what I mean. These rich people, they went from wanting to make us like devices like iPhones and the Amazon store and stuff like that. Now they all want to have a car company. Apple failed. Bezos is not failing so far. Elon did not fail. God, that AMD call out would have been huge. PCG, this was that one I was talking about earlier. Bro, what's up with my chart? Oh. Dude, holy shit, this works out really well with lead tests. What? Damn, bro, that was a lead test of lead tests. That one too. Weekly lead test, the new move. All right, now I need to find something in between here. Kind of got like that. And then we got that. That's way too low, though. Damn, is there just like nothing there for this to catch on to? Or am I just blind? Let's do of the range here to here. It does push under it. Okay. Damn, this might be a good short. I might need Google to come back to reality. Breaking out of 200 to retest strict 200 criminal behavior. I guess most people in chat are chilling now. It's definitely on the more budget friendly side for the size and capabilities. It's a great price. The R1 was like 70K. Damn. Look at this biased Rivian trader trying to tell me that that's cheap. No, I'm kidding. Peep CLX too? Bet. CLX. What the actual? Oh, this is Clorox. Bro, this did really good during COVID. What happened to this thing? I remember this did amazing during COVID. What the hell happened to Clorox, bro? Well, people don't care about Clorox anymore? I mean, that's insane. $21 in 5 weeks is nuts for this stock. What the hell am I even looking at? I can't look at this. You'll be having me drawing fake by the dips before I know it. That's crazy. We need to keep a tab on this. We were bleaching everything during COVID. We really were. That's why I think that's the literal last time I remember this chart. Like, actually thinking about it. Yeah, look, 2020, 2021. Like, it skyrocketed. I mean, it was already kind of on a fat uptrend, though. But what is this? We just canceled out what like did Clorox have a study come out and it doesn't actually work or something? Like what happened to this thing? What the hell am I reading? Hidden Valley Ranch turns tiny New York City apartment into the ultimate pop-up restaurant experience. What is the restaurant of though? Is it of Hidden Valley Ranch? Also, why is this in the Clorox? Is it from the same company? A lot of random adjustments on prices. Yeah, I'm getting off this. That's crazy. I had no idea. If you told me Clorox was still up in the COVID highs, I would have believed you. That's like one of those companies in my head I always thought that would like never move. It would just go up forever, like slowly. We see anything we like, guys? I went through a couple just now. I covered PCG, DASH, T, and KHC. Gonna be honest though, I don't want to swing any of them. I don't really see a setup that's like screaming at me, you know? Hey, get in me! Hit the bed! I guess you could short Costco because of all the staples falling today. But like we're talking about shorting Costco. That's not really a great trade idea, you know? I think staples will pull back soon a little bit more. Moon on Rivian just because Matty Ice exists. What was that? Oh, Carnival. RTX, it does kind of have this like weird like bearish pattern setup that hasn't fallen yet kind of look. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awkward. Then you go to the monthly, it's just literally sitting around all-time high. I feel like I'm missing something on the weekly. I guess on the weekly you could say, oh, it wants to go down to the 9. And then at the daily you could say it wants to pull back because of the obvious setup. That's a risky one though. I also just don't like shorting RTX. But that has the vibe of a downside trade. The reason I say that, if anybody noticed for themselves, you go from the low to the high, or sorry, I just said that backwards. From the high to the low, we're rejecting this, which would be considered as a lower high of a lower high. This is a lower high of that. This is a lower high of that. And this is what kind of proved that for us. The thing that makes this risky is the fact it's on an uptrend and it's RTX. But this is not a bad setup. If you were to send me this setup and it was like beyond meat, I'd be like, bro, what are we doing? Get in. Like, what are we sitting here talking about beyond for? I'm going to pass on a swing trade today. Yeah, I don't blame you. Do we know if Linwood ever got out of WBD? I'm assuming he did. I mean, he had to have at some point, right? What's that even at now? Carter wasn't lying, or whoever said that earlier. Whoever got out at .20, that was a steal, or .17. I got 17 or 18. I honestly don't even remember anymore. I'm too sad to look. I have too many tears in my eyelids, man. I can't look, man. I'm crying too much. Fuck, RTX, stop. Stop popping up. Damn, there's Gary. He said just now. I mean, like seconds ago. Fucking legend. My goat, bro. We be taking our losses together. That's what I like to hear, brother. We get them dubs together. We be taking them bullshit losses on Warner Brothers together. We're really fucking deep in it, man. No, hopefully next trade's not like that. I need another XOM AMD type trade. Give me another one of them. But I'll give me another one that's like affordable. Like I want my homies to join in on this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too expensive. All the homies can't join. Garden got .2. Yeah, see that's insane. If I said I got it at .20 and someone thought I was lying, I would honestly totally like understand why they think that. I'd be like, yeah, yeah, I'm lying. Fuck it. I'd totally understand. Why does someone swing trade RTX? Oh, they do. They just don't buy time. Why? Oh, this is one of those chains where the beginning week's the only week that sucks. Oh, it's the third week that's good. That's weird. Technically, we're in the third week of this one too, aren't we? That's creepy. Third week of the month. I wonder if it's because of the volatility. That's the one I want, but it's not what I wanted. I mean, I guess this one wouldn't be too bad, the 160 or 165, but you really got to be careful with your Delta Gamma. You'd have to do 165. That's the only one you can do. I'll keep that on the back burner. I'm curious. .11. I'm just glad you got out, bro. I would have been like honestly a little butthurt if you got out at like .01 or not out at all. But not butthurt at you. I would have been butthurt with myself. I'd have been a little pissed off I even posted that. It's been a while since I've made a mistake like that. I haven't made a mistake where I post a play that should not be posted like at all in a while. I mean, that's like posting WBD needs to be seen as posting like GameStop. Like it's taboo to this chat. We should not be posting that. I know I tried to send a picture of the contract to prove I wasn't lying. Now I believe y'all. Y'all don't ever need to do that. But if somebody would have thought that and I got it at that price, I would have totally understood because it's just like, what the fuck? Oh, God, I'm stretching still. Platform kept telling me there's no liquidity. Yeah, that's why I felt bad because I was like, there's no one trying to buy this and you're trying to exit it. And you got to remember, someone's got to buy what you're trying to sell. Market makers don't do that. Market makers scalp that. They aren't the one that's going to end up with their position. That's why I felt bad because like I sensed that was happening. It was just like, damn, there's no one buying it. Hey, you tricked somebody though. I don't know what idiot bought it now. Honestly, I should have also taken a deeper dive. I think my true mistake in that trade was not doing a deeper dive into what was actually having it be up there, because there was actually, I thought the news was done. I'll be honest with you all. I thought we were behind it, and I was looking at like fading away from it. You know what I mean? That's what I was going for. But apparently the news wasn't out yet. So that was very stupid of me. So I do apologize for that. That is genuinely on me. But we'll get some different plays. I don't even like to be like, well, you could have caught my scalp today and totally fixed that up. Like, I don't even like to be like that, because it's like, that's weird. Just because we've been doing good on scalps doesn't mean we can make excuses for our swings. You know what I mean? It's just not right. Let me post polls message. You know what? Something I suck at doing is posting the polls message on days I do like really long streams, because I just forget to do it when these are the best days to do those. Nope, we took the trade. We should have done our part before. Yeah, I know, but I could take a little bit of credibility there on that, or fault, whatever the word I'm supposed to say is. I could take credit. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right, let's see what Benny did, guys. Let's cheer up Benny, but let's do so in a constructive criticism type of way. Oh. I don't feel the pain no more. I don't feel the pain no more. I don't feel the pain no more. Besides, it just looked, even with that L, I'm still a little green on the day. Damn, dude, you just can't let me feel bad for myself. We're all adults here. Like, that's fair. That's fair. All right, well, shut up with y'all's maturity. Quit being so nice and mature. Smack the whip a time or two, you know? Come on. No, I'm kidding. Please don't yell at me. I can't stop staring at this chart, guys. Why does this look so damn good? I think it's because of what I said, man. I just had to say the lower high, the lower high. Oh. I mean, this is going to be a 5% down day tomorrow if I don't enter it. Oh, God, what do I do? What do I do? Looks up into sky, sees sign, sees star flying across sky. That's my signal. All right, let's look at the structure of the price action today. Maybe that's what I need to see to really sell me on it. How did it reject it? It did get a higher open. I mean, this setup is screaming at me. It is an OB on the daily. I'm about to just start calling you OB trader. I don't think there's an outside bar that could evade Garden's vision. I just don't think there is one. I'm convinced. I think one that gets me Garden though is how I look at it is this. So I see it like this. I see like the whole move as like a big bearish move, right? And then you see how it kind of like went down and then back up, and then it went up to the 50%. Now I see it as like a relief bounce almost. So it's not really like a bearish trade. It could also just be seen as like consolidation. So that's what I think. That's why I'm hesitating. That's all I watch for every candle that comes up. I mean, hey, it's working. Sounds like it's all you need. And if we're being honest, I believe that is Leland's favorite candlestick pattern. I believe it is the outside bar due to the multitude of setups it provides. Al's saying, come on, SPY, die. Well, now I can't call out shorts. Keeps getting in longs on NVIDIA. If it shoots up before close, I'm out on a significant gain. If not, I'm holding. NVIDIA. What did I think about NVIDIA? Did I hate that one? Oh, no. This one's fine. See, this is an okay risk because it's like they got earnings tomorrow. I can't hate that trade idea. I'm not entering with them, but respect to Cheap-tastic. He's been putting himself in risky trades, and he's been doing really well. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. You're not lying. Or Bruce Lee wasn't lying, I should say. That's why I fear Garden. You gotta fear those outside bar callouts. 10,000. Yeah, she's 10,000 outside bar. I shit you not. Like every time I'm on a chart, it'll be like the 5 minute, 1 minute, 30-minute daily. She'll be like, isn't that an outside bar right there though? Every time. I'm like, well, it is. I didn't even see that. I find it funny. I like it because it's actually helpful. And it's a fun way to bring it up over and over and over again. And Garden's not like some cocky, weird, egotistical person, so it's perfect. It's perfect getting those updates. Honestly, if someone said meta calls, I would probably not even argue with them. Kind of just reminding myself where a lot of these larger weights are at, because it is insane to me how our staples are down so heavily right now on a lot of the bigger weights. which is funny because staples are green today. Banks look very oversold. Not gonna lie, discretionary looks oversold. Tech's looking oversold, and they all have wicks. So we have a little bit of indecision and oversold. And then healthcare, I mean, they look like they want to keep going up. Comms look like a pretty strong bounce too. It just feels indecisive because you have really, really long wicks on each side of each candle for the last 2 days, and even that third candle, 3 candles ago, not a great sign. Even though some of your big staple weights are not doing great, your staple sector is just kind of flat today. Which right now, I'm not really worried about the candlesticks and the green or red. It's more or less like, how are they positioned and are they moving in a good position together or not? Because right now you can see healthcare is kind of on a solo journey. I mean, it is on a solo. It's not kind of. It is on a solo journey. So if things get worse on these other sectors and healthcare also turns red, we have some big red days on SPY. If healthcare starts to turn red and sit sideways or anything like that, and the rest of these start to flip green, and we see staples flip red again just to kind of show the flight to tech stocks again, then that would be a good sign that SPY is probably going to start moving up again. But like I said, the procedure for bouncing and consolidating and moving back up for a lot of these sectors and stuff is a lot slower than you probably imagine. So please take your time on a lot of this stuff. One green candle isn't going to change the world unless that green candle is a new all-time high. But I doubt we get that in a single session. So yeah, right now I'd be looking at the potential for long setups in terms of like relief buying to see if we can continue to hold, and then with the anticipation of knowing that a higher low is probably going to come after that to see if we can dip back down to here again. Outside of the obvious situation of do we hold this area or not? Because if we don't hold this, then we're probably going to fall. Oh wait, that was that chart. I just forgot I added every level in existence to it. But our main focus is this highlighted area. That's pretty much everything. So yeah, I guess no new call out for me, but I won't lie, RTX really had my really had me, man. Fuck it, I'm entering this. $165 put. Least temperature. 163 or 164. Could I push the 160? Fuck no, I couldn't. I feel like I should start putting like risk levels on some of these posts, because I would definitely put a high level of risk. Bit risky is what I'll type on this one. $175.40, $175.42. It's a weird stop loss. 175.40, that doesn't feel right. If this is the high and low of today, what is that? Oh, that's insane. 175.46, so it does line up with something. I guess I'll do 175.50. Targets. I mean, in reality, about right there is our first target. 172 to 173 area. And 170. I guess it's got a good amount of time too, so I don't have to be as scared as the other positions. I say a bit risky because of the price, not because of the amount of movement. I think I'll do it. Let's see what I get filled on. I try to type it all out, then I enter it so I can get as close to what I'm typing out as I can. Sometimes I'm like $1 or $2 off, but that's not a big deal. Posted other setups across chat, but this and SPY were best in my opinion. And I need to redraw this shit again. Sorry guys, typing right now. I'll reread it all out again. In case you're not looking at Discord. SPY long. Wait, sorry. I posted the RTX thing. I said posted other setups across chat, but this and SPY were best in my opinion. SPY longs have potential, but with NVIDIA earnings, I wouldn't be shocked that tomorrow was an IB. I feel like I'm missing a level here. Yeah. Big focus around control of 655.96 to 659.11. All right, nice. Got my post out. Let's go, guys. I really hope some of these breakdowns help. Or at least help you find a potential play or something. All right, let's get that screenshotted so I can at least review that. I'd review SPX every day, but it's the same exact shit as my reviews on SPY, no matter what other people will tell you. I've also been doing callouts on SPX. If you guys are in VIP, we did a very good update on SPX today alongside Kevo. Triggers today were 65, 66, 57, and 66, 21. Keeps this bearish while every tick of 6. Okay, so our triggers were 66, 21, and 66, 77. After 66. Okay, so if it got above this, we were bullish. We talked about being bearish under this and under this. Okay. Can't complain. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I didn't post the chart. Come on, smartass. Post the chart. Did I already post the polls message? I did. I was about to post that shit twice. Make sure to go vote in the polls, guys. Let us know how your day was. It definitely helps out a ton in terms of figuring out how everyone's doing. I'm squinting at my phone, dicing potatoes. That's a very good description. To be clear, I meant it as a 100% compliment. No, I think Garden figured it was. You can't get under Garden's skin. Even if you were trying to get under her skin, you could. You just can't. You just can't. Not like Dr. J would attack Garden anyway. I mean, like, who would do that? That's like asking to be fucking nuked. Because that's what's going to happen to you. You attack Garden, that's what happens next. Nuclear warfare. No signals, no warnings, no nothing. Just you blinking, and the next second you're gone. All right, sorry, that was probably too far. No, it's not far enough. Sorry, guys. We're just kind of doing my post now since we're like streaming and shit. I can do all this while I'm streaming still. Pretty cool. I really hope you guys like that Triple Q channel because I've been enjoying it. I've been trading SPY and all these other swings with you guys, but I've been enjoying posting the triggers and the levels and the plans for Triple Q. It's been kind of cool for anybody who might prefer the tech sector more, which is totally understandable. Oh, I have just been using this one. Never mind. That was all my levels. I guess I could have at least added the halfway point of this day here, but whatever. Yeah, like that would have been pretty normal of me to do. I don't know why I didn't. Key levels. That's Monday, right? Yeah. Oh, my foot. My foot. No change really, but added Monday 50%. Daily showing weakness still, but today's candle's indecisive with the wick on top and bottom. We'll be looking for moves outside of 595 to 601 on all time frames. More to update, but that's okay. All right, we did move away from the area a little bit more. X okay. The 288.19 to 289.55. 54 area. Just posting some stuff in the Discord, guys. What ticker is it, Gary? I'll check it out here in a second. From TA posted, we have seen the 288.19 to 289.54 area, which was being tested from underneath when I first posted it. Break down more. All right, I updated Triple Q. I updated XLK. Updated SPX. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I just did the update or review. I didn't do the update. Oh, I don't need to. SPX updated, all that good stuff. SPY is kind of updated a little bit just because we're looking at that overall view. What ticker, Gary? Oh, yeah, Ford. That was on my scanner today. Yeah, how dare I, Gary? What the hell? Let's see if you're correct on that. You did get the lower open. Is it above the 50% of the previous day? It is. You absolute legend. Now, remember, it's good to have a good pattern, but you need to find a good pattern with good positioning. Is it in a good position? Short-term wise, if you're going from... Where's my cursor? Low to high of last red candle, that is a good positioned piercing line. And it's kind of holding where that gap is. So it's not a bad position piercing line. So you could start looking for some upside from here. Or a breakdown of this, possibly to go fill the gap. Good looks on Ford, though. Glue IPO is tomorrow. Okay, please post that in the Discord tomorrow. Good looks, though, Gary, on that. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream now that I've updated everything. I'll get my SPY trade review posted. I'll get the SPY updates posted. I'm going to go hang out for a little bit. My brain is like mush. But thank you guys again for the extra long streams today. Sorry that we had to cut the stream and then kind of restart it from the router thing, but I do appreciate you guys tuning back in. And yeah, see you guys again later on. Thank you again. Hopefully I show up tomorrow. But regardless, please remember that NVIDIA earnings is tomorrow after hours, and that will probably have a big, deal. So thank you guys again. Thank you for the unscheduled, unplanned full day stream. Do appreciate it. Thank you all. And thank you to everybody who's just been seriously doing your best to try to keep everything going smoothly with everybody in here. So thank you again. I do highly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good rest of your day.